My beloved, I am here to speak directly to you, to call you to awaken, to free yourself from the chains that bind you, and to embrace the truth that already resides in your heart. The time has come to stop waiting. The time for transformation is now, and you are the only one who can take the first step. I know that within you there is a deep desire to find peace, to gain clarity, to live from your purest essence. But to achieve this, you must first awaken, shake off the sleep that has kept you trapped, and look beyond what your eyes can see. This awakening is not a distant process or a goal that is hard to reach. It is a call that resonates deep within your being. And, although at times the ego and fears may cloud your path, I want to remind you that within you is the light to emerge from the darkness. Awakening is recognizing that you have the power to transform your reality, to leave behind old beliefs, fears, and insecurities that have limited you. It is a return to yourself, to the most authentic part of your being, an act of courage that allows you to see the world with a higher, more liberating perspective. Do not keep waiting, because the time to act is now. This is the moment for you to awaken and take control of your life. I accompany you on every step of this journey, and I assure you that you will not be alone. The strength to awaken is within you, and now is when you must begin to use it. The life you desire is waiting for you, but only if you dare to awaken and free yourself from everything that no longer serves you. Today, I want to speak to you with all my heart and share something very valuable with you. I want to help you learn to connect with your higher self, that spiritual part of you, which, by taking the reins of your life, can lead you to a much higher place. When you allow your being, your deepest essence, to guide your path, it is the ego that falls behind, losing its power over you. From that deep bond with your higher self, you will be able to advance both physically and spiritually, in a rapid and transformative way. It is incredible what you can achieve when you align with that divine energy within you. But there is something very important you must know. This is, in large part, the purpose for which you are here. You came to awaken, to remember who you truly are. Within you, there is a consciousness that is built through small pieces, fragments of wisdom that come together perfectly to form something much greater. This union creates what you might call an elevated consciousness, a divine consciousness. All that knowledge is within you, waiting to be discovered. And the best part is that you can access it. You just need to connect deeply with your higher self to begin walking that path. This is the moment. Stop waiting any longer. It's time to awaken. Your higher self is that purer, more elevated version of yourself, the one that holds all your virtues, strengths, gifts, talents, and the deepest wisdom that connects you with the divine. It's like the best version of you, the one that is not influenced by the ego. Every time you make a decision or act from your higher self, you do so from a place of wisdom and a deep spiritual connection. This aspect of you is the perfect manifestation of the divine seed that resides within you. It's that spark of light that, when you let it shine, can guide you to a much higher level of consciousness and understanding. Connecting with your higher self is not just something spiritual, it's a shift in consciousness, a profound awakening. When you truly connect with it, you begin to see life from a completely new perspective. You are no longer a slave to your thoughts or the emotions that the ego provokes. You are aligned with your true essence, the one that has the ability to lead you toward your highest potential. But for that, you need to awaken, make space in your life for your higher self to become your guide. Don't wait any longer. The opportunity to connect with it is here and now. To connect with your higher self or your being, you need to embark on a process of deep spiritual growth. This path requires you to activate all your inner strength and develop your consciousness. You will not do it alone. You will need to collaborate with the beings of light that accompany you so that together you can activate the 7 main rays of light within your being. These rays represent divine consciousness, the sacred that resides within you. It is essential that you know that your divine wisdom is already prepared to guide you on the journey back to your highest consciousness, to your consciousness of the whole, where everything is connected. This is the true essence of your being, and it is waiting to be unveiled. The spiritual journey to your higher self is not just a path, it is a return to the sacred, to that purer and deeper part of yourself. As you progress on this journey, you will develop all your inner qualities, and in parallel, you will cultivate much greater wisdom. This path will also lead you to work on your well-being in all aspects of your life and in the deepest connection with yourself. The journey to connect with your higher self is, at its core, a journey of introspection. It is a process of getting to know yourself, of understanding who you truly are, beyond the limitations of the ego. And it is in this process of self-discovery where you will find the answers you have been seeking. Do not wait any longer. The time to awaken and embark on this journey is now. Your being is full of virtues and light. As you grow and spiritually develop, you will begin to incorporate these virtues into your daily life. You will become more aware of them, recognize them, and make them your own. The truth is that the elevation of your spirit, the awakening of your soul and consciousness, largely depends on your will and your attitude. No one can rise if they are not determined to move forward, to seek the truth, and to connect with the deepest part of themselves. Only those souls who truly decide to awaken will have access to a higher consciousness. Only those willing to embrace true love will be able to connect with the purest vibration of the universe. Truth can be found in many ways, but there is one way that is both simple and profoundly effective: spiritual connection. When you align with your spiritual consciousness, you gain a much clearer and deeper vision of the universe. This vision gives you access to an inner power that you can use to manifest and attract everything you need in your life in a perfect way. It is the power that resides within you, waiting to be activated. But for that, you must awaken first. Do not wait any longer. Your connection to your inner power and to the truth is within your reach. It is time to take the first step. To achieve this deep connection with your higher self, it is essential that you begin by evolving and cultivating love for yourself. Everything that exists in the universe is an extension of you, and by learning to love creation and the Creator, you are actually learning to love yourself. Understand that, at your purest essence, you are a divine seed of creation. And by expanding your consciousness, you are also expanding your self-knowledge and, most importantly, the love you have for yourself. Now and before we continue, I invite you to subscribe and share our channel. Your support helps us to create more valuable content for you. Connecting with your higher self is not just an opening to greater consciousness, it is an expansion of your inner light and an elevation of your energies. This connection is not something external, but a vibration that resides within you, waiting to be awakened. From this connection, you can unlock all your abilities and align with everything that is positive for you. From there, you can attract and manifest what you desire in your life with the strength of your true essence. The first thing you need to connect with your higher self is to make a firm decision. You must be aware that there is a better version of you, one that goes beyond the ego, one in which your true nature can shine without restrictions. This version is within you, waiting for you to discover it. The moment to connect with it is now. Don't wait any longer. The awakening of your higher self is within reach, depending on your decision. To connect with that purer and truer part of you, you must begin taking the right steps. Don't worry about pleasing others or meeting society's expectations. The true path is to love yourself, respect yourself, and know yourself. The key is to be yourself, without masks or pretensions. Focus on the best of you, leaving behind the ego, the fears, the judgments, and those negative thoughts that hold you back. Remember, you will be your best teacher and your best ally, as long as you decide to be so. This journey is not one you walk alone. Throughout this process, you have the support of the beings of light, who are always available to offer you strength, mental clarity, love, and everything you need to connect with your being. No matter where you are on your path, you will always have our guidance. A good starting point is to learn to see things from a broader perspective. Don't limit yourself to what your eyes can see or your human senses can perceive. Make the effort to look beyond, to take a step toward the invisible, toward what you cannot see but can feel. This is the first step to awakening and connecting with the deepest part of you. Don't wait any longer. The time to open your eyes and your heart is now. It's possible that, at some point, someone may hurt you, cause you pain or suffering. And it is at that moment when your ego might push you to think about revenge, to wish harm on that person. Perhaps you feel envy or jealousy towards others, or even find yourself paralyzed by fear, believing that you are not capable of moving forward. Your ego might make you think it is better to stay in your comfort zone, in the familiar place, rather than risk taking the next step. These are situations that may indeed occur, but it is crucial that you avoid them. When you face these circumstances, it is precisely in that moment when you must seek, more than ever, the connection with your higher self. Only from that connection can you see things clearly, from a higher perspective. From your higher self, you will understand that the souls that seek to do harm and hurt others are actually trapped in darkness and deep suffering. You will realize that envy and jealousy are merely manifestations of inner insecurity, feelings that arise from the ego, not from your true essence. Instead of falling into that trap, you will be able to free yourself and look at the world from a place of peace and understanding. Don't wait any longer. It's time to awaken and look beyond what the ego shows you. You will realize that when you stop doing something you truly desire out of fear or concern for what others think, you are depriving yourself of your true happiness and well-being. Seeing beyond what your eyes perceive is a powerful exercise, something that strengthens your spirit deeply. Your consciousness is like a muscle that needs to be exercised. By doing these kinds of exercises, you make it stronger, wiser, more awake, and, above all, more elevated. Let me know if you'd like to adjust anything or refine the message further. It's time to stop avoiding yourself, to stop hiding under those layers of insecurity and resignation that the ego has created. You are much bigger, stronger, and more valuable than you think. This small effort to awaken has an enormous reward. Believe me when I say that by connecting with yourself, your life will change completely, and it will be a positive change, for your highest good. The daily dramas and difficulties can become a source of suffering, but if you face them in the right way, they can be an invaluable opportunity to awaken your consciousness. They can be the push you need to turn the situation around and make it something that benefits you and helps you progress. Don't wait any longer. The time to act and awaken is now. The angels and archangels are always there, guiding your intuition and helping you take the right steps. However, you must know that if your life is dominated by the ego, your mind places filters that block all connection with your higher self and, in fact, even with the beings of light. This resistance does not come from them, but from you. Although you may not believe it, it is your own will at that moment that maintains this disconnection. That's why it's important to make the decision to remove those filters and reconnect with your spiritual nature. It is a step that depends solely on you. When you choose to do this freely and consciously, and when you choose to improve your connection with the beings of light, something incredible happens. Your physical body and your spiritual body begin to work in perfect harmony. This alignment allows you to take control of your life and attract everything you truly desire. Don't wait any longer. The moment to free yourself and begin manifesting your true essence is now. Over time, you will learn to connect more deeply with your higher self and see the new reality unfolding before you. Now, hidden truths that were once behind everything you perceived will be revealed. From this connection, you will discover a profound ability to communicate with the beings of light that reside in higher planes. Your higher self always holds your spiritual essence in mind, so the limits of your physical body do not represent an obstacle for you. It's important to understand that humanity has gradually fallen into a material and physical consciousness, limiting itself to the sensations and information gained through the five senses. This mindset has kept many disconnected from their true nature. However, your spiritual awakening and your connection with your higher self will allow you to see beyond that, opening you to a deeper dimension of your own existence and the reality around you. Souls that are still asleep cannot see or understand what you will be able to comprehend thanks to your connection with your higher self. But do not stop. Continue elevating your consciousness. Make your light shine brighter, tune into positive energies, and align with all that benefits you. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. You have all my support. Whenever you need help, whenever you need to connect with your higher self, you can call on my light and guidance. Wake up, the moment is now. Now I ask you, are you willing to tune your mind to the melody of success and allow prosperity to flow to you? Today, I have left in the description a powerful tool that will help you and bring you closer to your happiness, peace, and tranquility. I invite you to get to know it. Open the doors to a future where success and prosperity are your daily reality. The opportunity you have today to change your life will never present itself in the same way again. Act today, go for the description and create the tomorrow you deserve. Blessings forever.